Hey everybody, welcome back to the Melody Motel podcast. My name is Lane, thanks for listening. Thanks to all who listened to the Roxy Music series that I did recently. It was one of my most successful series of shows in terms of listens and downloads, so I appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already done so on Apple or on Stitcher or wherever you get your podcasts. Right now you're listening to a tune called Mersey Beat from the group Pistol Star from their album Netherworld Orange. And Pistol Star is the brainchild of a guy named Paul Kimble, who you might know as the bass player, keyboardist, and background singer and producer of Grantley Buffalo. If you want to know more about Grantley Buffalo, look no further than the first episode of Melody Motel. Go back and check that out. Since the band broke up, actually Paul left the band before their last album, but since Paul left the band, he's been eking out a living as a producer and a visual artist, and recently, according to his Facebook, he has started baking, so I know we're all very excited about that. I know I am. I wish I could live there because I would buy my baked goods from Paul Kimble. Netherworld Orange was released back in September of last year, and ever since I heard it, I've been looking forward to doing a show about it. It is really a stunning album, very fresh and original and interesting. It's the first full-fledged album release from Paul, first one to feature his singing and songwriting and instrumentation and his trademark production. It really does scratch that Grantley Buffalo itch a little bit. And by that I mean that it probably sounds more like Grantley Buffalo than any of the stuff that Grantley Phillips did. But that's not to say that it's a rehash or a copy of Grantley Buffalo in any way. It really reflects Paul's influences as a musician, like Eno and Bowie and Scott Walker and the Beach Boys and Beatles, and presents those type of classic influences in a really cool way. So I'd like to start off with the first single from the album. I guess you would call it the first single because it was the first track that Pistol Star put out. There's an excellent video for this on YouTube, as well as a unique live performance of the song that I'll talk more about later. And the song is called America Dreams. Pistol Star on Melody Motel.
Exceptional fiction, recalling attention, divided by thoughtful demands, suspended restriction and troubled addiction, suggestive of some master plan, incessant expression and futile demands have broken apart at the seams. Dreams, the folding of time and melancholy lines have partnered to put you at ease. I wash through the windings of esoteric findings. The shadow of dread takes the key. Neglected and broken and sorted and framed, the crudeness of youth paints the scene. While America dreams. Suspended in time, our illusions decline from daily abuse, unbounded anger and frequent rewinds, beautiful chaos included the downtime. I'm coming apart at the seams.
Pistol Star with America Dreams on the Melody Motel podcast. Today we are showcasing Pistol Star's debut album, Netherworld Orange. And what I'd like to do right now is take you on an audio tour of the rest of the LP and play some snippets of several of the songs. We'll start out with the lead-off track from the album, which is called Please Come Home.
that you've gone so far away. Feel like there's something I should say. Jennifer, you made me brand new. Jennifer, I could never share all of my thoughts, but you should know. Did I hurt you and desert you when I said you?